Job bun ki jungi kun nre yo covid ndai ngaya kun da katika ay katika covid ndai kanong yi kun persha kane kaklam
Menta kasngi ka arpnyau tarik unaitung uba Shanbor Shulai ulabam smai kum Myntri ba Thymmai jong ka Sorkar MDA uba Shanbor Shulai haba jingkran shakilat pathai khubor uloong ba kinong ilam ka BJP na Delhi kitip khambha ayu ka baulale kumunong mikmat badai kane ka bala penlong ye kaseng ban ibet yu ban shimti kum Myntri shushu uloong ru ba watla ka Delhi ka jangai na Shillong henrei kinong ilam na Delhi ki don ki khmat bat kiskor Haka ba kitip bat kiyok sngo ya kikam ki bamau kumunong mikmat ulatrei haba keli shapang ki matrekam ba hakmat kumu Myntri ba Thymmai uloong ba kumba jutrei barosh kata unyai piteng ban ai ka jing shakri mentaru kumu Myntri ka Sorkar kumban shupen kanma uba Shanbor ulalong MLA nadu usnam arhajar pra bat ulalong tengru kumu deputy speaker ka ying dorbar thawain bat kane ka lalong ka sin ka baningkong bo unbam smai kumu Myntri ka Sorkar MDA ka ba menta.
One of the issue in your constituency and Shillong as a whole is the Sherpi river, which is so polluted. What is your priority on that as a minister now?
That too, you have seen from time to time I used to give my representation to the government. So the job it is being taken care by the concerned department, especially this water resource department. I had a series of meeting with the CE. So we are waiting for the fund. I cannot see because Centra they, Delhi is quite far, but they are having ice around Shillong, so they are looking what Shanbor is doing, what the party is doing. So based on that, I think they have considered.
So Ma, what will be your top priority? Taking this your new assignment.
Like I used to work for the constituency, for the state, the same thing I'll continue with the help and support of each and every one of you, especially from our beloved friend of the printing press and the printing electronic media and printing press.
And then this sudden change came. Is it because of the decision of the central leadership?
Yes, that is true.
No, you can say so.
Yes. You see, we are national party, a disciplined party, so whatever directive given by the central high command, so we have to comply and we have to abide and respect that. That's what.
Have you spoken or was there any kind of arrangement that you have made with Bahek in this regard?
You have seen, you have heard what our honorable chief minister have highlighted what was happening earlier. Since we are only two on the government, then the time has come. Maybe the party from the high command they have consider to replace me in place of Haka.
At that point in time, there was no discussion that took place in front of me. So therefore, I don't want to comment on that. Apart from that, any decision that the party has, it is an internal matter. And the party will have to take the decision. So I do not want to make comments on that. It is purely a party decision that will be taken by them.
What about the portfolio? Will there be any reshuffle in portfolio?
We will be sitting. Can I just take one question at a time?
Reshuffle?
Yeah. So I will be sitting and taking a final call on the portfolio. So please give me a few days. I will look into the matter and the decision will be made in that line. Regarding the incident that took place in Assam, last year, after we had finished or completed 2.5 years of the MDA government, that time there was a discussion and we had changed 2 ministers, one from the NPP and one from the HSPDP. In both cases, there was a verbal agreement that they will be sharing. And accordingly, to ensure that there is no difference in the political party, I had made it clear that the presidents of the parties should inform me in writing or verbally how we should move forward. So similarly, in 2018, when we were forming the government, there was a discussion in the presence of Shri Alphonse, the then Tourism Minister, Government of India, and in charge of Meghalaya, Mr. Nalin Kohli, then the then President, Mr. Shibun Lingdo, and the current Chief Minister of Assam, Shri Himanta Biswa Sharma ji, and myself and Mr. Shanbor. There was a discussion on the fact that who should be inducted as the Cabinet Minister, and the BJP party discussed in detail, and finally they called me. So we had a discussion in that matter, and in the discussion there was an understanding, and there was a discussion between Mr. Shanbor Shulai and also Mr. A.L. Heck that they will be sharing the minister berth. Accordingly, and this was in front of all the other senior leaders of the BJP. When 2.5 years was completed, the president of the party at that point was Mr. Ernest Mauri, and it was not Shri Shibun Lingdo. So therefore, since Mr. Ernest Mauri was not privy to the meeting in 2018, so there was a slight communication gap. I did not want to come into the matters of the party, so therefore I had left the decision to the party to decide on how they should move forward. So I did not get any communication from the party, and therefore we did not go ahead with it at that point in time, because as I said, I don't want to interfere in the party's matters. Then Mr. Shanbor Shulai has been stressing on the fact many times to me also and to the party leadership also that he should be inducted as per the understanding that was there in 2018.
Dr. Oxygen generator does not need battery or electricity and has a long shelf life. Dr. Oxygen, a small and a light gadget, is not only for the hospitals but for every other public places and health centers, school, gym, clubs, and I would say every home. It is very affordable and a must-have.